All right, do you want to show her what you're best known for?
Oh, my TikToks. Now, Joe Ying's also, she's very popular on TikTok, which is how you really...
Yeah, but she probably doesn't see the same TikToks
you
that you see.
So I curate the darker side of TikTok. Yeah, yeah. So anything
I worked with a former crime scene cleaner, and he told me about one where he spent over an hour picking birdshot, skull, and brain matter out of a ceiling after a suicide. At that point, I'd honestly rather replace the ceiling. The thing with shotgun suicides is that you gotta hunt and track down every single pellet that passed through because now it has biological matter on it. You don't want that. It's super tedious, but it's kind of what needs to happen. So with jobs like that, ceiling replacement is usually the way to go.
I thought you'd find that interesting. So this guy specializes in crime scene cleanup, and he's so sweet. He even cleans out hoarders' homes for free because they're so expensive. It's like $3,000 just to have one room cleaned. So he does it for free. Anyway, Tom, if you blow your brains out or you blow someone's brains out, the brain matter gets stuck in the holes in the ceiling. So he says you may as well just replace
the whole
ceiling.
As opposed to pulling up every bird shot.
You can't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that amazing,
yeah,
dude?
it's crazy.
Do you think he make a lot of money from bribery?
Oh, that's interesting.
If I kill somebody died, I also have somebody else die there. But I pay him so much money that he clean everything out. That he got the money, and I got to murder somebody.
Dude, that's the business mind that I'm talking about.
I'm just thinking that guy is rich. I can feel it.
Yeah, this is why you're gonna just keep growing, dude.
You're so smart.
Right?
Actually, so
business.
I did read about crime scene cleanup when I graduated from college. It's a very lucrative business because it's highly specialized. He has to have biohazard suits and special equipment. So yes, when someone gets murdered in your home or someone dies, you have to call a special cleanup person, and it costs a fortune. So try not to blow your brains out in your home. Do it somewhere public, maybe. I don't know who cleans it up then.
Well, then it's just a matter of like the city or somebody coming up to clean it up. But when you're in a home, it's true. You can't do it.
You pay for it.
Yeah, but if you hate your husband, you want him to pay for that. If you have to die, or if you hate your wife. If I'm killing myself, I want my husband to.
That's a good point.
Lower the real estate value.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Then you take it out in like the living room.
Yeah.
So now he's really got to clean that shit
I hope
up.
nothing happens to you. You know. Let's see.
This guy. This guy's doing pull-ups on a street lamp.
That is.
I think this is Brazil.
I
forget where it is.
Doesn't sound Portuguese.
What is it? Looks tropical.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, what is that?
No.
Is that your tribe? It's not my
tribe. It looks
tribe.
like a haunted Japanese movie. A little Japanese schoolgirl is doing that. That's how I feel.
Whoever this is strong as fuck for sure. That is.
What is this in Japanese porn? Like you just said it before, where there has to be like, oh no, I don't like it. I don't like it. What is this?
Because men love that when women hate, like afraid of sex. Is they like fantasy? You know, they want to see like a little girl just go there. Like you always see the super ugly guy in porn, and the girls are like so pretty. So they just like the guy's like. And the girl's like, imitate, I'm so scared.
Yeah,
I like it. No, I don't.
And that must be so prevalent as a male fantasy in Japan. It's so prevalent because that's the dominant.
Yeah.
And in China, same.
Hey, look at that.
We don't. Porn is not. What's this?
I don't know. It's just something that was in the file here.
That's look like a Chinese machine. The Chinese sex machine.
Well, this is definitely from Japan because they always blur out the genitals.
Yes. Because that's the
and
key
she's
to
also
the
suffering, like you said. She's like,
you have to suffer. Yeah, like, men don't come unless they hear the woman suffer.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts so much. Oh my god, it's like I'm talking to my mom. Oh
no. Is it because she's like, oh, your dick's so big. You're so
you are hurting me.
And I'm so petite.
I'm so small. You are hurting me.
Yeah. I would pop too.
Is that right? I can do this for you. What do I say again?
Yamate. It's painful. It's so painful. Idai is painful. Yamate is stop. Yamate.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm a dirty faggot.
Oh.
I'm a shit pig.
Yeah.
I'm a toilet. I only deserve rape, humiliation, dehumanization, degradation.
This is a different lane.
I didn't put that in there.
No, I know.
His nose hair is out.
He's vile. And the fake veneers. You know what's interesting though? The English love BDSM. So it's the opposite. The man likes to be degraded and spanked. Their culture is punishing. Spank me, all that. And that's interesting. Isn't it the Japanese like it that they feel like Chinese guys too? They like that?
Yeah, I think Asian men enjoying just like
Women suffering.
fantasy, women suffering. They love to see women suffering.
Huh.
I guess I'm a
It just
little
it
Asian
turns them
too.
on. Yeah, it turns them on.
It turns them on.
Some people like to suffer, to get abused by women. Some people like, but like not the majority.
I got to log into my 23andMe again, see if I have some Asian blood.
So I love these patch tattoos.
This is wild.
They're
Holy
crazy with how textured
shit.
they are and the drop
This is done
shadow
by
on
a
them
Spanish
and everything.
tattoo artist.
But Chris Lowe, based out of Zaragoza, Spain, is one of the best to do it. Look at that.
So it's
Absolutely
a new
wild.
type of tattoo.
Go
It
check
looks
out
like
their Instagram,
patchwork.
TikTok, tag
It
below to
doesn't
get
look like it is patchwork, right?
No, it looks like it. So he was just sewing it to show
show
you
that it's
how
like a
realistic.
patchwork.
Yeah.
Really?
It's not really patchwork. Isn't that wild?
That's insane. Yeah.
Like the artist was just doing that as a goof to
Oh,
show
really?
you.
Oh,
Like,
so
That's
that's
incredible.
the arrow of his boss showing him to get out from the office.
Yeah.
You're fired.
The fuck outta
You're
here.
fired.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Never seen anything like that.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you have tattoos?
I have tattoos. I have this one. Is a Chinese woman emperor from Tang Dynasty. That's her name. She's the only woman who ruled China. She was not a queen.
This is so
she
who you
ran
are.
China. It was
Yeah.
Tang Dynasty. She ruled China.
I see
and
what's
she
going
had
on.
20 male whores, concubines.
Would you write this down for me? I'm going to have the same one done.
日月空. So she was. You have
I
to
love
as
her.
an emperor.
You're a Kong?
Yeah, as an emperor, you have to choose a character to describe your dynasty. So she was going through the dictionary in China. She's like, there's nothing that's powerful enough for me. I'm gonna invent my own word. So she goes, the moon, the sun, and the moon and the sky, and my power is above all of it. So that means Zhao, like internal shine. And then she made it legal for women to read and go to school. It wasn't legal for women to read.
She made it legal.
Legal.
Sorry, I thought you said she made it illegal.
She made
so
it
she's the
legal.
smartest bitch in the
Yeah,
land.
and her prime minister was a woman, and
Wow.
that's China was its best. It's Tang Dynasty, Tang.
Tang Dynasty, yeah.
And
this
she was one of the brightest.
What years were the
I would say
Tang
like 2,000 years ago.
2,000 years
Yeah.
ago. Wow.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she's very famous. She's Emperor Wu. She's an emperor,
Yeah.
not like a queen.
And this
An
is your
emperor.
inspiration.
Yeah, because she was 14 and her father died was a general, and she was very smart. She was educated because her father was a general. So she went to the palace and started tutoring the prince, and then she wanted to become the king. So she started seducing the old king, and he made her his concubine. But when he died, if you are not the queen and the top 5 or 6 women, you have to bury with him because the king
right.
has to erase all the women he fucked. So the woman is not going to have sex with other people. But she's ahead of her time. She was fucking the little prince. And then he saw that she was very brilliant. So he's like, I'll spare her from dying, but she can go to become a nun, because she should not have sex with anybody else. She should become a nun. So when the young prince, if his wife, go to pray in the temple, she saw him and she was able to fuck him in the temple. And then he ended up taking her back to the palace. And all of the people, like, they are resigning. Like, you are not going to fuck, like, the old king's woman. Like, you are not going to marry her. And he made him to be able to kill all the people who was against him. And he married her and she became the queen. And then he had some headache. He has this migraine, can't stop. So she started to do basically
To rule.
the world, rule China for, and she's brilliant at it. She's so good. So people that write hate lectures, poetry about her. She'll read it and she likes the writing. She'll hire them to work for her.
Oh,
She's like, I love how you write about me, how much you hate me, but your writing is great. So I'm gonna hire you. So the king ended up dying. She became the emperor.
Keep your enemies closer.
Yes,
She kept him close.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
I will survive my mom.
Yeah.
After all.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you get inspiration.
I have a lot of
That's
tattoos.
rad,
I mean,
dude.
like here one and in the back. It's all Chinese characters. I wrote this. I'm a calligrapher, so I wrote this. It's
beautiful.
And then the
Wow.
Mexican girl, she draw this only.
Yeah.
She did so good.
You did great.
I
Yeah.
love
I love
it.
Mexican people. They are amazing.
They're the best.
They run my comedy club because I can't be at my comedy club. Whenever I'm there, people won't get their nails done. They don't believe that's a comedy club. They're like, I have my nails done. I'm like, I'm not Vietnamese. They're like, the same thing.
Oh, shit.
The biggest green flag for a girl by far is if she goes to Pilates. Every single Pilates girl I've ever met is wifey material. I don't know what it is about Pilates, but it's one of the most wholesome things a girl can do. If a girl does Pilates, she's probably not going out much on the weekends because she has to get up early to go to Pilates. And it's not like a regular weightlifting gym where guys will stare at girls and be creepy and hit on them. Girls can just go with their friends, have girl time, and get a good workout. Like, I live in downtown Tampa, and there's a place called Body Rock down the street from me, and every single woman I see leaving that place is as happy as can be. They're smiling, they're talking to their friends, they're having a great time. There's no time to be toxic if you go to Pilates. I always say that we have to bring back stay-at-home Pilates wives, and this is exactly why. If you meet a woman and she said she does Pilates regularly, green flag, go for it, no hesitation.
What do you think, Tom?
I mean, I've never heard anything like this before,
new theory.
but I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad one. I mean,
I think I just threw up in my throat a
oh,
little bit.
Jesus
but
Christ.
I think they just go there, eat their pussies, so they are happy afterwards.
Yeah.
You know? They
Oh,
are
they're just
lesbians.
lesboing, yeah.
Yeah.
There are some lesbo
Yeah.
vibes there for sure.
Yeah.
And Pilates? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
open your
dykes.
legs in tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like they always want to look hot for the other chicks, you know?
Yeah.
Like I do core power yoga in a
Oh,
group,
that is the best.
but they're all like all the girls come dressed hot, but there's only other bitches in there, and there's always one straggler guy.
Yeah.
But I'm like, who are you dressing hot for, bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other chicks. Maybe
Other
they're
chicks.
gays.
Maybe they're
Yeah, I
gays.
think so.
And that's why they're happy. They're finally with all their kind.
Yeah.
Being
They're
gay and working out.
and scissoring
sweating,
each other.
Yeah,
and
smelling each
scissoring.
other's stinky boxes.
Yes. Yeah, they are happy. And also, he's from Tampa. We can't trust him. He's dumb.
Oh, Tampa's garbage.
Yeah.
She goes, there's something in there. It's not a moth. Wonderful. She adds that it's curled up back there. So now I'm waiting for the nurses to come back and flush my ear out. I am so embarrassed, first of all, because that's so gross and I'm a clean person. But I'm also like, it's an uneasy feeling. There's a bug in my ear. We're all done. It was a spider. It was alive. I threw up. I'm never sleeping again.
I think the spider threw up first.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's traumatized.
Because you imagine, is this a common occurrence? I don't like this.
Well, you do consume insects throughout your life, but
I'm
usually when you're
sure.
asleep, they crawl in your mouth, you know. They do, and they crawl up your nose, and that happens. But having one retrieved alive from your fucking ear.
Dude, put me under. Can't they just put you out?
Yeah.
I'd be like, just put me out, dude.
Full anesthesia. Just fucking
I
give
don't
me a
want
catheter.
this.
I'll see you in a week.
Yeah. I don't want this.
Yeah.
A spider got in her ear.
Gross.
Probably because the ear is big.
Yeah. Big stupid ears.
Yeah,
She should have had her
big.
mom tell her that.
Exactly.
You didn't have these big
Close
Dumbo
your
fucking
ear up,
ears,
dummy.
you elephant.
Big
As a
fatso.
crime scene cleaner, some of the
Way
most
smart
challenging
from that
cleanups
guy.
I ever had to do were the ones involving hot tubs. Unless the body was found right away, these jobs would be absolutely brutal because they would often be left rotting in 100-degree water for several days. From this experience, though, I learned how to clean hot tubs really well. All you pretty much got to do is drain the water and pick up a hot tub cleaner, kind of like this one, to clean off any mineral deposits that build up. Also, don't forget to clean the filter because that's super important. All you got to do is twist it off, take it out, and then spray with some chemical and just hose it down. And you should be just
Listen.
Throw out
after
the hot
that, you're just
tub.
going to want to wipe down the rest of the surfaces with your cleaner and then just fill it up with water and you should be good to go. Unless somebody dies in it, because then you're just going to want to throw that thing away because
Yeah.
that's just kind of gross.
Just throw it away, right? If someone
yeah,
dies
that's
in your
what we're
hot
talking
tub.
about.
That's really complicated. Only a gay man can clean that. There's things in places you don't know they exist.
Oh, there's so
Yeah.
much cum in those hot tubs.
So much
There
cum.
are some-
Lots
yeah.
of jizz.
That's what hot tubs are for, right? Just gay guys to come in.
Yeah.
That's what they make. That's how they sell them.
It's a gay broth.
If you go to like a hot tub store, it's like, come swim in the jizz with us. Yeah.
How many dudes can fit in here?
Yeah. Can
That's
you
what they
fuck
say.
6 guys in here? Yeah.
This is a 3 hot tub. This is six gay guys.
Jesus.
Oh, you just watched a YMH highlight. Did you love it? Why don't you have more fun? Click around. Click here, click there, click everywhere. Put a clicker in your beehole. Look, try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You don't have to think about it. Just do it, man. You're not going to miss a moment of denim. Pull your jeans up, subscribe.